What's up, YouTube family and Browns fans everywhere? This is Cleveland football, and I'm your host, Terrence Hudson. Oh, what can I say? What can I say about last night? But ugly, ugly game. Another crushing loss in a week two. Browns 22, Pittsburgh 26, in a game that we should have had in control, and a game that we should have just walked away with, but mistakes, a lot of mistakes. Again, one, just to lose to Pittsburgh, a team that, if you look at it across the board, we're better team, but we made the mistakes and they made the plays last night. So one, just to lose to them the way we lost, and then losing Nick Chubb, which we pray for a full and speedy recovery for him. Just to see that injury, just to see something like that, that was devastating. I think it was devastating to the team and even to even to Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh fans. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You don't want to see that happen to anybody, but just to see that happen to Chubb, man, was just terrible. So just praying for his life and well-being after a injury like that. So, but let's hop into it. I hate to pit one unit against another unit, offense and defense, looking at the Browns specifically, but the defense came to play. The defense came to play, and you just got to say it how it is. The offense let us down. The offense let us down last night. Defense came to play. 255 total yards Pittsburgh had, 55 yards rushing. We talking about a Pittsburgh team. This Pittsburgh team is flip-flopped as to what the old Pittsburgh identity used to be. Run the football, stop the run, and then make some plays in the passing game. But 255 total yards, 55 yards rushing. The 200 yards passing, most of that came on one play, the 71-yard TD catch from Pickett to Pickens. These guys were 4 for 14 on third down. All right, we turned them over twice. Okay, we got after them, we sacked them. Time of possession, that's kind of a moot point considering that their defense scored 2 touchdowns. Okay, but we gave up 12 points to their offense, and barely, and they had to eke that out. And this was one that they got away with, that they knew that they escaped with, because, man, we were in control of this game. 408 total yards. Third down could have been better. We were 5 for 16. We could have been better there, but you turned the ball over 4 times and 2 TDs off those 4 turnovers. And it's terrible. You cannot win like that. And this is what you will lose. You will lose. And we got to be better. We just got to be better. The ball security is not there, and I got to get on the coaching staff for that. 8 penalties. 8 penalties. Some of them were just stupid penalties. All right, the fair catch interference. You had 2 face masks called on Deshaun Watson. Come on, that's unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable. 2 of them called on Watson, even though he got one where his face got turned sideways, and the referee's right there and don't call it. Don't call it. Watson, 22 of 40, 235. Interception on the first play of the game. Like, you got to put it on the man. You tip a ball, it's going to get picked. And they run it back to start them off. And they hyped up. After they still didn't do nothing, we gained control of the game. All right? But Watson, not good enough. You had the chance. Ball in your hands, 2 minutes to go, and it's time to make a play. This is what we brought you in for moments like this, for games like this. And it's just not good enough. And Njoku, supposed to be a guy, break out, win is go happen. Not good enough last night. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 1 catch for 7 yards. All right, he had 1 catch last week. It seems like in the wide receiver room, okay, there's more talent than what we've had in recent years, and DPJ is trying to find his way there. Elijah Moore is coming along, Bell is coming along, but DPJ is too big, too fast, too good to 1 catch 7 yards, not getting open. He looked at kind of like he was lost in space on the punt returns. Like he just wasn't there last night. Like, come on, man. All around not good enough. And I have to look at Coach Stefanski. You got to get these guys settled. We weren't settled all night. Like, yes, you had the injury. You had Chubb go down, but then you got to get these guys together. Okay, let's settle down. This is what we can do against them. All right, let's take control of this game. Let's protect the football. You got to know if you're running in space, okay, or if you're running in the pocket, this is the NFL. Guys are coming for you, coming for the football. Not good enough. And you lose games like that. Same thing last year with the Jets game. Like a game that you had and you should have won. Just not good enough, man. These guys gonna have to get it together because it's not gonna get any easier from here. You know, with the Titans coming up, the Niners, the Ravens. Like, and these are games that we could beat. These are teams that we can, the games that we can win, teams that we can beat. I'm not worried about that because I think we can match up with anybody. But your stars got to shine, and we got to get this offense together. Like, get Hunt on the phone. But that's what I got for you today. Just not good enough. And I hate to say it, I end up saying this at some point every year. You cannot leave the game in the hands of the officials, especially if you're playing in somewhere like Pittsburgh. That end of the game, he grabbed Jones' jersey. You can see it. It's a still picture. I could put it up. He pulled his jersey. The guy's like this. You can see him pulling. You can see half of his underarm, how much he pulled his jersey and pulled his shoulder pads, and they didn't call it. Pittsburgh guys are standing on the sideline like waiting for the flag because they saw it. They nervous. Like, is he going to call it? Is he going to call it? Oh, no, they didn't call it. Hey, what's up, man? What you doing? Like, bruh. Knew it was PI. Knew it was PI, but you leave it in. And it's two. It's official in front, and it's official behind them. If you look at the replay. One, you mean one in behind looking, and one in front looking, and they're both looking, and nobody see nothing. I didn't see nothing. But that's what I got for you. We got to get better. We got to get better. But if you like, hit the like button. Be sure to comment, be sure to share, and be sure to subscribe.